Let's have a look in this box then. It looks like we have some instructions. That's just the check sheet. Corner aluminium profile. Cylinder line. That'll be the drawer sliders, soft close drawer sliders and drawer fittings. We have some instructions. So that will be the kitchen pod, which is the Sprinter stroke Crafter V4 pod, which I'm modifying the top. They've done the top without a hole in, so I've not decided on what unit I'm having in there, and without the rebate, because I'm using this to go in the medium wheelbase new shape Crafter, so I'll scribe that top piece out. There's some instructions there, how to fit everything in. A quick read through that. Looks like we've got some hinges. That will be for 3-door, high level locker, which is the new shape Crafter kit. Looks like we've got some trim creases, fixings, all the fixings and brackets are in there. So just unpacking all the paneling for the kitchen unit. Everything is all CNC cut, and they've scribed into each one. All the fittings, all the holes are all pre-drilled, little latch bits, and the larger items are labelled with letters, so it should be easy to follow the instructions. Let's have a look in the rest of the box. There we go, we've got some more pieces labelled there. So we've got a C, that looks like a J, so forth. That looks like some of the angled locker cupboards, because obviously the roof is slightly angled. So we'll check everything out. So just unpacked all of the Evo Motion Designs panels. Got these are the interior fill panels for a lot of the recesses, and just to go with the theme of the bedding and to add a bit of colour to the grey, so it's not all grey inside, we've got some Velspar paint that is called Upsy Daisy, so we're going to look a little bit like in the night garden, but at least there's a little bit of a splash of colour. So that's just going on one coat, and we'll do the other one, and we'll do another coat in a bit, see what it looks like. So instead of screwing a lot of the screws directly into the wood, you'll see they've got these little tap-in plastic grommets, which you can just about see I've got a bit of a thread to them, and you just tap them in, as I did there, into all the pre-drilled holes, so that you don't thread out your wood. Just be gentle with your hammer, make sure you don't batter woodwork. So I did see video. Coombe Valley Campervans actually did one of the Evo Designs builds, and they were using welding clamps to clamp either side of the wood to kind of just pressure, clamp the things into place, which seems a good idea, but I don't have any, so using a traditional hammer. So let's start building this kitchen pod. That's what it's going to look like, apart from I'm going to have a slightly different sink and hob top, fridge at the end. Page 1, continue now. Just shows us bits to set up. I've got these little cam screws that go onto those, which I'm just starting to tap in. Just line them up with the holes and then tap them in, and then once you put the other bit up with the cam screw and you tighten that up, it will lock that into place. So let's get a couple of bits together and we'll get to stage one. So we're going to carry on building the kitchen pod. So as you can see behind, we've got these block connectors which look like so. They're just a right angle block connector, but they're really sturdy. They're a lot better than the kind of little, I call like chocolate block ones, the little brown or white ones that you get. They're just a square. These are a lot better, being a kind of a right angle. And they've got little caps. Once you've fitted everything in, you've got a little cap to go over it just to keep it looking tidy. And I'm just going to point down here. We've got these cam bolts which pull together the large back piece and also the side piece there, just to tie it all in. So there it is, as you can see behind, we've got a little bit of the kitchen pod up. It's got the little recess here. There's a cutaway for whatever hob and sink you're having on the worktop. So we'll crack on and build a bit more. So here we are back on it. Pretty much finished the carcass of the kitchen pod. Still got the top to go on. Got the push out bamboo worktop and the one drawer, which I'll just jump in and show you. And the one soft close drawer, which closes nicely. And then those drawers to be done. So I'm just offering it up. I'm going to need to scribe out this section here for the worktop. I'm just marking out, and there's some points where I will be putting these 50mm M8 bolts through in place of the tie down 35mm bolts, so I can secure it to the floor where the tie down points are, because there's one just here and there's one kind of over in the back corner there, so it'll be kind of secured in two places. So we'll crack on and get the bolts in and we'll see what it looks like. So there we go, that's one M8 washer and bolt. Just tighten that up. Switch it again to the tie down point. That ain't moving, and then we'll just tie the back one up. And when we screw it through into here, once we've scribed that out, we can also screw through from the back a couple of points just to give it some rigidity further up. I ain't going down there. So there we go. kitchen nearly done. Just need to get the rest of the drawers done and the locker. We have done, as you can see from the back, we've done one of the roof panels. Just got the other one to cut the hole out for the skylight max air fan and some lights, and the same here. So we've finally got the seat bolted, just off of the fix, just need to fill them out, securing that there, and that's how that looks. And then we've got some space underneath. Contemplating boxing like a little step out here and have like a little hideaway to put like shoes, flip flops, that type thing underneath there as well. And that's all in for now. Need to get the worktop done.